Something plus something in the spirit equals an apostle. Something plus something in the spirit equals a prophet. Something plus something in the spirit equals kingdom wealth. Something plus something in the spirit equals a healing ministry. Something plus something in the spirit. You don't just carry mantles. You don't just carry the anointing. You don't just carry grace. There is a formula that produces an intercessor. There is a formula that produces a prayer warrior. There is a formula that produces a healing evangelist. There is a formula that produces a man of influence. There is a formula that produces a man of power. Listen. Please listen to me. I don't mean to insult your understanding, but please listen to me. How many of you know that a professor of medicine and surgery from here in South Africa can meet for the first time with a professor of medicine and surgery in America and meet with a professor of medicine and surgery from India? Their first time of meeting can be the surgical room for the first time, and none of them would doubt themselves because there was an institution that accredited them. So why do I see a believer in South Africa and a believer in Kenya and a believer in Nigeria and a believer somewhere else, and there are different variety of people? I'm telling you that those variety are a reflection of the deviation or compliance to this pattern. This is the reason for failure. Now, you may blame the landlord. You may blame your wife. You may blame your husband. They are the obvious answers, not the right ones. That there are consequences. Please listen. God himself designed. I hope you know. Sit down, please sit down. I hope you know that Apostle Paul, before he began his exegesis of the Pauline epistles, Paul humbly gave us his credentials to know the basis of his apostolic authority. Ephesians 3 and verse 3. So that you did not doubt when you heard him speak things that were very deep. He says, how that by revelation he made known unto me the mystery, as I wrote afore in few words. Verse 4, it says, whereby when you read, you may understand my knowledge in the mystery